All right, thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to view this quick video. Now, as you know, every week I create videos in line with entrepreneurial, online businesses and things like that. But this week, with all that's going on with the impeachment trial and everything, I wanted to do some research on that so that I could share a little bit about what's actually taking place to my audience, right? Because sometimes people do get it, sometimes people don't get it, sometimes people can understand it better from you than they can from someone else. So I made the commitment to make a series of videos this week to share some information about that process with you guys. And the first one is going to be about how does the impeachment process work. It says impeachment was established by the framers of the Constitution as a way to accuse a president of a crime and to hold a trial to determine if he is guilty of that crime. The Constitution lays out two specific actions, treason and bribery, that can lead to impeachment and removal of a president from office. The system also allows for a broader category to accuse a president of crime, although the category is more vague. A president can also be charged with and found guilty of high crimes and misdemeanors. What exactly constitutes high crimes and misdemeanors is not defined in the Constitution, making impeachment on that basis more difficult. Now, by design, it is not easy to get rid of a president. And here are some of the steps in the process of impeaching a president. Number one, first, an impeachment resolution must be introduced by a member of the House of Representatives. Next, the Speaker of the House must then direct the U.S. House Committee on a Judiciary or a special committee to hold a hearing on the resolution to decide whether to put the measure to a vote by the full chamber and then hold such a vote. Next, a simple majority of the Judiciary Committee must approve the resolution. After that, if the Judiciary Committee approves the resolution, it moves to a full vote on the House floor. If a simple majority of those present and voting in the House approve an article of impeachment, then the president is impeached. The procedure then moves to the Senate, where a trial is held to determine if the president committed a crime. There is no set procedure for the trial. How it is conducted would be set by the Senate leadership. Membership of the House serve as managers in the Senate trial. Managers serve as a similar role as prosecutors do in a criminal trial. They present evidence during the procedure. Next, the president would have counsel to represent him at the Senate process. The Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court presides over the trial. Next, senators listen to the evidence presented, including closing arguments from each side, and retire to deliberate. After that, senators then reconvene and vote on whether the president is guilty or not of the crime he is accused of. It takes a 2/3 vote of the Senate to convict. If the president is found guilty, he is removed from office and the vice president is sworn in as president. The hearing in the Senate, along with a charge in the House that the president has committed a crime, is not a legal one. No penalty other than removal from office is brought against the president in an impeachment hearing. Now those are the actual steps that are being taken as I speak. Now, if you weren't familiar with that, don't feel like you're the Lone Ranger, because there are a lot of people who weren't familiar with that process or those procedures. But that's not really relevant to us right now. What's really relevant is that's going on right now. That's important. This is major. And when that happens, that means there's some really, chaotic stuff going on in the world. So what I wanted to do this week was to share that with you, along with some other things about the three branches of government. A lot of people don't really realize that there are three branches of government that control that. right? And I'm going to share those with you on the next video. So don't go away. Stay tuned and like these videos, share these videos, and I'll see you on the next video.